you're talking. Let me pick a map out. Let's go to Giant. Let's just go very basic, very simple. You know, we'll chat on it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna use for. So, source, yeah. So we're chatting, and there's these two guys, and that's what what you said about Kansas. There's these two guys that are from Oklahoma, and they know each other. They came to Hofstra. That's where I went to college. They go in, and they go, "You talk funny," and I'm like, "I do." You're in my hometown, Home Spring. Like, you're in my place. You talk funny. You're the stranger. And it was just kind of like one of those things where I kind of felt like I was in like a zoo exhibit. They were like, "Hey, say sauce." And I was like, "Sauce?" And they're like laughing. I'm like, am I missing something? Why can't I skip? Am I missing something with this equation? And look, my controller works fine, because see, look, it's right there. No way, skip is not that deep in there. Something's wrong with that. Skip is usually when Richtofen turns around. That's when skip occurs. Oh, I'm Richtofen. If you didn't get my drift, I don't think I said it, I didn't say it there, Starkiller, but I love Richtofen. Richtofen's my favorite. So with you quoting all of his quotes, oh, that really... Yeah, they're in my home. You're in my home. But, no, it was funny. We actually became kind of close friends. It was funny. Because also I was on the radio, and I was, hold on, I think the TV might be just a tad loud. Let me just check. I don't want it to echo in, But anyway, I was on the radio, and they would say, like, "Oh, you can't have." Yeah, I love Ultimus Richtofen. Primus Richtofen kind of sucks, but like, you can't have an accent. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not changing the way I speak. I feel like the viewer, the listener, would see that it's fake. That you're putting it on. And I said, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm going to talk how I want. Oh, that's another word. Talk. I'm going to talk how I want to. And if the viewer doesn't like it, they can leave. Like, if, this is how I am. Because they want you to talk like this. Talk like this. And not have any type of accent. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Like, because I just feel like if you do a fake voice and you're trying not to have an accent, you're one, kind of putting people off, that you're kind of ashamed of who you are, but also you're fake. You're faking what you are. You are what you are. You talk like how you talk, and you should just embrace what you are instead of trying to fake. That was always one of my biggest things that I kind of pushed back when I was in college. I was like, no, I just disagree with that. I disagree with that entirely. With that idea, with that concept. But, that was life. That's life. But, no, I was enjoying your stream, and I was like, I was happy that I was giving you tips. I was like, this is what I do. I love zombies so much. I really do. It's truly one of those things that, I always come back to. But, yeah, no, I remember I said to you, I was talking about the Perca-Colas. There's these things, it's definitely an American drink. I don't think it was in Britain. It's called Jones Soda. And it was like, basically, they looked exactly the same. So I would take, like, what do you call it? There was this, like, Glubigon, stuff to take. I'm just gonna buy this to have a gun. I feel your pain. No, I understand. I heard the word. What? More times? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what? But, and they were like, "What are you saying, mate?" Like, they would try to say, like, mate, try to be like... I love, like, the sayings. Like I said, I was in Britain, and, excuse me, I was in England. I know, there's a big difference, I know. I know. I knew that going in. It wasn't, like, something I knew. Like, I learned on the spot. Like, I knew, you know, Wales, and I knew, you know, Scotland. I'm half Scottish, so I knew the whole deal about England and Northern Ireland and all that good stuff. You know, so I knew all the accents and everything, and, you know, being a Beatle fan, you also know the Liverpoolian accent, too. So, you know, it's just funny. We have a lot of slang words. Yeah, I know, like, but I knew some of them. Again, being a Beatle fan, watching, you know, like, Paul McCartney interviews and stuff like that. You know, I knew, like, what a lorry was. I knew what a lift was. You know, I knew those types of things. You know, I knew those types of things. So, it wasn't that much of a culture shock. But there was, I forgot what there was one thing. And I said, what? I was like, what? What's that? I can't remember what it was, but I remember when I went to that Knicks game, it was at the O2. And, like, that was the big joke among my family, where it was like, you live 30 minutes away from New York City, from Madison Square Garden. You're a Knicks fan your entire life. And you don't go to any games at the Garden. But you're going to go 3,000 miles when you're studying abroad to go to a Knicks game. And I was like, yeah, of course, why not? But that was a culture shock too, because, you know, when you go to a game in New York, New Yorkers know their sports. I'm sure, like, you guys know soccer, and, you know, it's your team. You know, I'm sure you know Liverpool. You know everything about them. But New York, you might not even be a Knicks fan, but you know the Knicks. You know what's going on. So, you know, there's no putting it past you. So, to hear people, like, seriously asking, like, what is this? What is that? Was like, and I would, like, have to answer. I was, like, holding court in the middle of the O2 Arena stands, holding court about what the rules of basketball are. But it was funny. It was funny because, you know, you don't really get that. Yeah, thank you. You know, I like to think that I have a bit of a good personality, and, you know, that's why I started streaming also, because I want to make, you know, good vibes, and I want to make a good little something, good little community, and you know, I like to joke around. I like to, you know, have fun, break balls and stuff, and, you know, smile and joke and laugh. That's what I like to do. That's what I'm all about. I really don't like the whole doom and gloom type of lifestyle. But anyway, like, so the game ends. The game ends on, I know I didn't even hit the box. Let me hit the power. Let me get power going. So anyway, the game ends on a, I don't know if you know basketball, but it ends on a goaltend. And what that is that you can't, when the ball is shot, and it's going up. So when it hits the top of the arc and then it's coming down, you can no longer block it or touch it. It's called goaltending. The basket counts. Even if it doesn't go in, basket counts. So the Knicks do that, and they lose the game. It was a close game against the Washington Wizards. They lose the game. So everyone's like, you know, wearing Knicks stuff and Wizard stuff. They don't have a damn clue who anybody is. And, you know, it's just funny. So that happens, right? And they're all like, the Knicks won. I'm like, no, they didn't, because they were under review. And the game, it was right at, like, the last closing seconds, so nobody, you know, understood it. I'm like, what do you mean? First off, before it, because this is back when the Knicks were terrible. And they still are terrible, but they're looking on the up and up, hopefully. But this is back when they were, like, purposely, like, trying to lose and, like, trying to be bad to go get this great draft pick. It didn't work out. They wound up not getting the pick in the lottery, so they couldn't draft him anyway. But anyway, what happened was, I kind of said to this guy, like, there's no way that they're going to win the game. And I said to my Uber driver, too, I said, there's no chance on God's green earth that they're going to win this game. And I said, like, the Knicks, they have a lead. Wait for the fourth quarter. Wait for the fourth quarter. I was telling them all throughout the game, wait for a fourth quarter. They have the lead. Going into the fourth quarter, they blow it. So they kind of come back, and the goaltend happens. And, like, the Knicks won. Oh, you should be happy, mate. The Knicks won. I'm like, no, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm like, what do you mean? And I go, they goaltended. The game is over. They're gonna lose. And they're like, what's a goaltend? And I'm like, and I had to explain them the rule, and the refs come back goaltending, and I'm like, they're like, you're a fucking wizard, mate. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just a Knicks fan. I just know I know what's coming, man. I know what's going on. Like, I know, and I kind of said to him, like, you know, I said, you know, what's your favorite soccer? You know, I said football. I knew where I was at. I wasn't gonna say soccer and defend. I said, what's your favorite football team? They go, oh, you know, Manchester United. I go, okay, Man U. You know, let's say they just give up a goal last couple seconds. And you think you have it won, but, like, the goal crosses right there. That's what it's like. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, we suck. Like, we're no good. But now, hopefully, we're on the up and up. But basically, you know, that's how it is in New York. That's how it is in New York. Oh, yeah, Man U, you're probably a Liverpool fan. That's right. I said fresh word, Man U. But my friend, my mother, has a boss at work. She's from England. And she's a big Man U. She's got posters in her office and stuff. Big Man U. And stuff like that. So that's, you know, and you get to chat and you get to talk. And, you know, you kind of learn it. Because I'm not into soccer, really. We have MLS. New York has two teams. We have NYCFC and then we have the Red Bulls. But it's just not a big thing. You know, you're in a baseball town. You got the Yankees. You got the Mets. You're in a football town, you got the Jets and Giants. Hockey, you got the Islanders and Rangers, and then you've got, too bad, Jurgen Klopp. Man, I think like, you could say, you know, I'm sure, like, you're probably screaming at, oh, this is who he is, I don't, you know, it's like, maybe, I don't know. That one I might know. I think, you know, I think she has pictures of an old captain of Manchester United. Maybe. I'm, you know, I don't know. But anyway, you know, I could probably say the word, you know, DJ LeMahieu or something like that. That name, Pete Alonso, Jacob deGrom. You know, that, you know, on my team, the Mets. And you probably, you know, totally lost. But, like, you're probably, the guy you probably said, like, probably is, like, this awesome guy. That's, like, mine. You know, Jacob deGrom. This guy is absurd. He's like the best pitcher in baseball for the last, you know, couple of years. So, you know, it's just, it was fun to be a part of that. To be a part of those cultural differences, you know. To see them happen in living unpopular. I hate baseball, but yay. NBA, MLS, yeah. You know, baseball, it's not for everybody, and I get that. It is boring. If you don't love baseball, you have to love it. If you don't love baseball, it can be very, very, very boring. Because, you know, people say, oh, there's not a lot of action, and a lot of downtime in the game, and there's a minute and a half break. Oh, he's Liverpool's manager. Okay. So, like, see, that would be like saying Kevin Boone. Aaron Boone. That's the manager of the Yankees. They're not my team. I root for them in the playoffs because I like to root for New York over, like, places like Boston, places like that. But for the Mets, my Metsies, Luis Rojas would be the name for that, or Adam Gase. Now, see, don't get me started on my Jets. The Jets, they suck. They are the worst team in the NFL by a country mile, and they won't fire their coach, even though he's the worst coach in the league by far. He's the worst coach. He gives me agita. I don't know if you know what agita is. It's basically like a headache, but it's like a full body, just anger. It's an Italian slang. That's Italian word. Agita. But I forgot what there was some slang that, you know, that would get slung on me in England, and you'd be like, oh, you'd be kind of lost, and you'd kind of smile. You'd kind of be like, yeah. I don't know. And then my friend, because I hung out with these two girls, they were from the United States. They were from my college. They were in the thing with me. They were in the same class, and we all decided to walk around England and stuff, and we, you know, that's what we did for, you know, the 3 weeks we were there. And it was funny because they would ask somebody for directions, and they would talk real fast or anything. And as soon as someone of us opens our mouths over there, you know exactly where we're from. You know we're not from London. I'm just up the way a bit. No, you're not. You're from America. Like, you know what? So, it was just one of those things that, you know, you had to kind of embrace it. And then every lad, yeah, lad, you know, I say mate a lot anyway. And that was even before I ever went to England. So, you know, when I was writing mate to you, it's not because of, you know, trying to make fun of it or anything. It's actually because I say mate, but, you know, we'll say bro a lot here. Hey, bro, you know, or brother. You know, because a lot of Long Island is rooted, where is this zombie? Is rooted in Italian. A lot of Italians. So, you know, they'll go, hey, bro. Hey, bro. You know, you got to puff out the B. Hey, bro. You know, but one of the funniest things was the food. It's all American food. Like Five Guys. There was a Five Guys right across the street from my hotel, and that's what I ate every day for 3 weeks. I did have some bangers and mash, and it was very good. I gotta say, it was very good. And I had you know, fish and chips. Obviously, you gotta have them. You know, you gotta have them. But then there was this little diner, the VC diner. It was, you know, a VQ diner. It was right in the base of our hotel, in the Bloomsbury section of London. We were right in the middle, right next to the theaters. And we actually, there was another funny thing, was we went. Now, one of my favorite Broadway plays. You know, I live on Long Island, so we're right close to the city. You go see Broadway. I love Taco Bell. Oh, the old T-Bell. The old T-Bell. Somebody just fallen, I gotta see. NYB. I can say it. I'm not dumb. MYB edition. Thank you very much for the follow. But, T-Bell. Here's the thing about T-Bell, the joke in America. You only have T-Bell at like 3 a.m. when you've drank the whole night. Like, that's what it is. Me and my cousin and my best friend, we would always go to T-Bell. I don't drink. You know, so that was another thing about England, too. Everyone and their mother's drinking. You got children drinking. Come out of the womb, pour me a pint. It's like, okay. And then there's me. Sober Magoo. But, basically, what it was that we don't have Taco Bell unless you need Taco Bell, if that makes sense. But, you know, Five Guys, that's all I had was Five Guys. Five Guys. And, you know, it was just funny. People started to know me by first name. Oh, you're the American? Yeah, that's me. I'm the American. Hell yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, so we go. Now, one of my favorite Broadway plays of all time, I love musicals, and one of my favorite of all time is Wicked. And Wicked was showing, and we were like, yo, let's go see Wicked. So we go, we have our whole class. There was only like 5 of us. We all go. And we go see Wicked. And it's funny, because, like, I know all the songs and stuff. So, hello, Gordo, what's up? Hold on. Your Taco Bell is our Donner kebab. Oh, yeah, I think I heard about kebabs somewhere. I heard about them. Hold on. It pops up on my screen late. Gordo, thank you for the follow. Very much. But, you know, it was just... So anyway, you know, they sing about being popular. I don't know if you know the actual thing. You know, if you know the actual play. But they sing about being popular. So, you know, in America, you know, it's in New York. So, you know, they're singing about popular. So we go to England, and the people go, it's like, popular. And we're like, what? That ain't it. It was just funny, you know, where you hear the accent in the songs and stuff. Oh my god, it was hysterical. It was hysterical. I'm gonna go get double tap. I've got good weaponry. I'm not afraid. But, it was just funny. Where we're like, yeah, what's up, Tuordo? How we doing? It was just funny, you know, to hear it said. Just funny. Welcome. Thanks. It's just, I love that quote. But, it's just one of those things where it was just fun. You know, it was just very fun. And, what was going on at that time when I was there? Yeah, sit back and enjoy. I love chatting. I was just chatting with, Starkiller for hours. Yeah, I think we could put the S on. I think it was plural. During that Moon gameplay, we were talking about Star Wars. We were talking about How I Met Your Mother. We were talking about zombies. Talk about everything. Talk about whatever you want. But another funny thing, too, when I was over there, was that everyone wanted to talk, like, we were like a specimen, so everyone wanted to talk about, like, politics, and I have no problem with it, you know, I'd be like, I would chat, and it was right when, the first bit of Brexit was occurring, right, so there was a protest going on, right outside of, the House of Parliament, right outside of Parliament, and we were right there, so we were like, let's go walk on down. 3 American, going down to a hot political scene, and it was funny, because it was nothing like America. Like America, it was like it's like everyone gets up in your face, they're very angry, they're very passionate, and we went over there and we were like asking, you know, because we all knew, I knew what Brexit was, I knew what everything, I knew the whole scene, and I was just like asking around, you know, and they're all very, like, very chill. They're like, yeah, you know, they would be like, there was one, it was like, this fucking piss stain, he don't wanna sign? I was like, oh, you know, and they're talking very fast, you know, and they're talking in their language, and I'm like, okay, you know, cheers, like, okay. Talk meter was a bit high on them, but that's okay. But it's nothing, it was nothing like an American protest. Nothing like that at all. Americans, we live to argue, we live to protest, we live to fight. But just funny, you know, it was just funny to see the cultural differences. And the best was that I was in Piccadilly Square like 1,000 times, so to see that on Modern Warfare, I was like, this is where I was, this is where I got my Wicked tickets and stuff like that. And my cousin who would play with me, and it was like, he was like, I don't give a shit, like, I don't care. And I was like, I care. Yeah, you know, I kind of got that from Britain, from the Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the territory of Northern Ireland, was that you guys don't really care about your politics. You'll talk about it when you have to, and you'll go vote, and you'll do what you got to do, but it's not like a main big thing. In America, it's not. It's on everybody's Facebook wall. It's on everybody's front lawn, your posters, your this, your that. People break up their friendships over who they vote for. It's how it is. It's how it is here. It's taken like a, it's taken serious. Yeah, nobody cares. I wish it was like that here. Everybody cares. Everyone and their mother cares, and it's in everything. It's in everything in society. You can't escape it. It's like you just wanna chill out. You just wanna relax, talk with your friends, you know, hang out. No, people. I'm telling you, man. People have lost friends. People. I know people where, you know, after there would be a debate or something between, even the first time between Trump and Hillary, but Trump and Biden, where it would be like after the debate, you know, the tensions were so raw, so high. I'd see it. People I went to high school with, they'd be like, if you support. It was usually Trump. If you support Trump, I want you to unfriend me. I don't want to be friends with you. And it's like, what are you doing, man? You know, just chill, relax a minute. Let's have a conversation, you know. Let's talk. But that's how it usually was. You know, never really the other way. You take 2 seconds. I hit pause. You see what what the clan tag is. You know where I stand. But I don't really like to talk about it. You know, I just like to just chill and just hang out. And I don't care what you believe or vote for. That's how I am, you know, whatever you do, you know. But that's not how it is with America these days, you know. If you don't agree with me, it's, you know, get the hell away from me, man. And that's, no, I don't like that. It's not cool, because you lose out on people, you lose out on friends, you lose out on what's important in life, you know. It's not how it is. It's not how it should be. Yeah, he was. I'll tell you what, and I always said this. I just wished, you know, I voted for Trump. I did. I voted for him twice. One time he won, one time he didn't. And that's how it goes. But I always kind of felt like Obama should. Yeah, Obama was cool. I didn't like Obama's policy. I liked Obama the man. I thought he was cool. I thought Trump should have been a little more cool like that. Like I liked, like Obama would fill out for our March Madness. It was our college basketball thing every year. You know, every March. College basketball, all the Division I, all of the little subdivisions, they would all play, and you know the best teams, they would go and they would all play in a tournament. he would fill out a bracket on ESPN. I thought that was so cool. Like, God, that's down to earth, you know? I just thought that was chill. And Trump didn't do all that stuff. And I was like, you should do that. It's kind of fun. Like, I like that stuff. It was cool. It was chill. Oh, I was just posturing checking. I was just doing it. You know, that was my one problem. You know, I wasn't a big fan of his policy. You know, I wasn't a big Obama guy. I would not have voted for him if I was old enough in 2012. And none of my family did. But we didn't hate him. We did not hate him. We were just like, I disagree. You know what? I disagree. I would like the other guy. Oh well. Oh, my guy didn't win. Oh, okay. You know, we weren't into all this "not my president" crap that happened with Trump. We weren't into that stuff. You know, we weren't. You know, we live in America. Oh, you know, you live under the Constitution. Oh, okay. So you have one president. Oh, and Obama was the president then. Oh, okay. So he's my president. That's how it was. Like, that's how it was with me. You know, I don't care. You know. That's not how it was with Trump. It was, you know, he's not mine. He's this and that. And I just felt like, that's kind of ass. You know, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Like, you know, I'm not happy with Biden, you know, but he won. Whether I think there was some shady shit there or not, guy's still the winner, and he's my president for the next 4 years. And I wish him all the best, and I hope that I hope he does good. And that's what normal people should be like, you know. That's what it should be like. But it's not, you know. It's very tense. It's very tense these days, and it's a shame. I'm dead serious, man. People legitimately lose their mind over it, and they shouldn't. It's not really that big of a deal. And if it matters that much to you, then you know what? You know, cheers to you, you know? It's whatever. Take this. Pop this. I want Deadshot. I don't want that. Who wants stamina up on this map? Honestly. I mean, come on now. But, you know, that's how it goes. But I don't really like to talk about it, you know. I like to talk about happier things, you know. I like to talk about zombies and Star Wars and shit like that. And why New Jersey sucks ass. I don't like to talk about that stuff because it just gets people angry. Maybe not over in England, but definitely in the United States. You know? I'm just not big on it. Like, sure, like, you know, if I'm amongst friends, of course I talk about it, and we chat, and we're very smart and, you know, opinionated, and we have a good time with it, and we always have respect for each other, but I just don't like to talk about it in public. It's not, because, like, it's not my place, you know, to say, oh, you should vote for this, or you should vote for that, or you should believe this. You know, who the fuck am I? That's how I kind of feel. Believe what you want to believe, vote for what you want to vote for. I hope it gives you happiness. I hope it gives you joy. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's how I feel about the subject matter. Yeah, you got a shot for the Christmas, you know. That's another thing, too. In America, you can't say Christmas. You get looked at. You know, you get looked at weird, you know. Ha! Fuck New Jersey. Yeah, thank you very much, Star Killer. I really hope that we do chat some more in the future. Yep, but no, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Another thing, too, with being a New Yorker, when you say, like, thank you, people kind of don't hear the thank you. Like, what I mean by that is, like, so when I said thank you to Gordo, and I said thank you to, my YB, you know, it kind of can sound like I don't care, like, oh, thank you. But it, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And that's what, you know, so when I say, like, thank you very much, thank you, it's like, it doesn't sound thankful, but it 100% is. It's just one of those things. Yep. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. Because I've got a bitch and moan about episode 9 now. I got a bitch and moan about episode 9 some more. But no, thank you very much, Star Killer. Thank you very much. Go do your shopping. Shopping is very important, very important. We did all of ours 2 weeks ago. We did it all on Amazon. We did it all. We wore our masks. We did what we had to do. We got all that done. No, but yeah, just chat away, you know. Ask me questions. I love answering questions. I love talking. I love talking to myself. Like, I love entertaining people too. It's just a fun time. Really don't want the nuke. I'll take the insta-kill. I don't want the nuke. There's a lot of points to be had. I'd like a Draken. Really don't want the ray gun or the Wonderwaffe. Because I don't like training until way later unless I absolutely have to. So I want monkeys for sure, and then I want. Let's go hit the box. We need that Draken. We need that Draken life. Very, very important for the Draken. We also don't have Mule Kick. I need to buy Unquenchable to get Mule Kick. Alright, so round robin, we had cash back. We took on the house. So we got a 50-50 shot. 50-50 shot of power back or Unquenchable. So, let's hit the box. It'll probably move. Because I hit it a bit. I'll take the ICR over this. So that's what we're on the hunt for. We're on the hunt for Draken. We're on the hunt for monkeys. And then eventually a Mule Kick weapon. Oh, I got the Haymaker back. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. This has to be Teddy Bear. 100% has to be a Teddy Bear. 100%. No. The Shiva? The Shiva? No to Shiva. We say no, no, no. That's what we like to see. See, the thing is, I don't need to do the Easter egg, that little Easter egg. I know I can do it. I don't want to, because it's not a total necessity for me to unlock stamina. Like, if I were to go the rest of this without stamina, I think I'd be okay with it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd be swell with it. You know, especially after I get down for that final time and, you know, Quick Revive is used up. I don't feel like I want to use an Unquenchable to go get stamina. I'll take a Ripper or the Bowie knife. If it was dead shot, we would have done it. Where's the box? Where's it going? Where? Oh, in there. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I just missed the armrest on my chair, if you saw that move. Like, see, when I like to sit like this, I can't really see the points, because I have the mic, like, right through my eyes, so... I'll just take it just to speed it along. Nobody likes seeing you hit the box for too long. So I'll just move it. Just move it along.
One by one, all will fall.
No. We wait. Ooh. New follower, hold on, it'll pop up in 1 second. Because that's why I have this on. Hold on. I'm gonna need to just focus up on reading that name. I thank you for the follow. That's number one, and I will read the name in 1 second. It's just I want to get it right. You know, you want to get it right. You don't want to get it wrong. You know. Perpetize. Perpetize? Perpetize. That's 100% it. Hey, dude, how we doing? How we doing? You just missed Star Killer. You had to go get some presents. Had to go buy the Christmas. Get it going. What'd you have for breakfast? There's only one acceptable answer at this time in this region. There's a few. One of the answers, I think, is what I'm getting. Was what I'm gonna get for a bit of brekkie. Oh, I didn't even think about that being an answer. That's another very accessible. Oh, you're in South Carolina now. Oh, that's a very, very acceptable answer. Is Chick-fil-A. I could eat that every single day. Thoughts on Cold War Zombies? I love Cold War Zombies. I think Die Machina. I like to say it right. I took German for 2 years. I could say it right. I think Die Machina is the best thing that Treyarch has done since Black Ops 3, because I hated Black Ops 4. I hated Ancient Evil. I hated Alpha Omega. I hated Tog der Toten, because I loved Cold Dead. Cold Dead's one of my favorite maps, so to see what they did with that was a disaster area. I liked Classified, actually, a lot. I liked 9, I hated Voyage, and I never played Dead of the Night. So, I loved Black Ops 3, 2, and 1, and World at War. So, to see them kind of going back to that formula... See, I didn't like Jason Blundell by the end. I felt like he made the story so goddamn convoluted. It was, like, so ridiculous. So unnecessary. With the Chronorium, and then the Chronorium changing with Nikolai, whenever whoever reads it, and... Just the back and forth with the fractures. It was just so... much. Oh, and Blood of the Dead I hated. They ruined the great map. But, I love Die Machina. I love the Easter egg. I've done the Easter egg like 6 times. The coffin dance is a ton of fun. It's a nice early pick-me-up. Right after you pack, you turn that on with the spectral little orbs. You know, you get that going. I love, 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 love that you can buy all the perks at any time. As long as you have the cash. I don't know why I'm hitting the mystery box. I don't have milk tea. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. But, the fact that you can drop box weapons for your friends. I love that. I love that max ammos reload the entire thing. They're an actual true max ammo. That was a big thing that I always hated. But the fact that you can buy the perks is awesome. I love that. Should have been there since day one. Should have been there since day one. And can I just go back to the Duda thing for 1 second? What I'm getting, and you're probably going to say, oh, hell yeah, is sausage, egg, and cheese. Sausage, egg, and cheese. But I put bacon on it, so I go bacon, sausage, egg, and cheese. I like to live a little. But, so, thoughts on Cold War Zombies? Also, being able to truly double and triple pack to help out your weapons, awesome. Being able to buy ammo for every gun, awesome. Because you'll be sitting on a high round praying for ammo, and you've got 200,000 bank points, and you're like, just let me spend some cash. It's quicker than re-rolling. You don't have to reroll, you know, putting the gun back in the box and having to re-roll. You get to keep your weapon, you get to keep everything. I love being able to go into a game with the gun, with some attachments. That's amazing. Being able to tier up your weapon, amazing. Now, the DIE, I like the base DIE, I don't love it. And I hate the gas and the frozen and the fire. The only DIE I like is the electric one. Is the Electrobolt. It's the only one that I like. And I do that upgrade almost every time. Ray gun, they made the ray gun powerful again. The doors aren't that expensive early game. Power's not that difficult to do. Pack-a-punch is a breeze to open. Just, I love the trial aspect of it all to try to get, you know, great weaponry. I love elemental pop. I love being able to upgrade your stuff out of the game with those Ethereum crystals, like upgrading your perks, upgrading those field upgrades. The only thing I wish you can do is have more Ethereum crystal, because I feel like once you hit, like, if you're a good player and you know, you get to like round like 30 or 40, By the time you are ready to prestige, you have everything already kind of tier 3'd. So, what I think they should have done to kind of extend that a little bit more was to basically have you be able to upgrade the chopper gunner. Make that last longer, right? Upgrade, you know, the self-revives. Be able to hold 2 or 3 at a time. Be able to upgrade the C4. Make it stronger. Be able to upgrade your frags. You know, frag tier 3. Frag, you know, Semtex tier 3. C4 tier 3. Stuff like that. Tomahawk. You know, just to allow you to continue to earn Ethereum Crystal. And make yourself even more of a god. I know it's the Wonder Off. I don't have Mule Kick. I forgot to buy Mule Kick. Oops. I don't know if that's... I think I've hit everything that I like about it. Perpetuize. If you have any other opinions and thoughts about it, I'd love to hear it. You know, throw them in that comment section. I know I just talked a lot about it, but you know that's where I'm at with those. I'm gonna put on an ammo type. Also, I think the ammo types are great. I enjoy. It gets repetitive, absolutely. I do not like. Okay, you know, I'm you know, nothing is ever devoid of criticism. Nothing in life. I don't like that they launched this game, this great game, you know, gonna be on next-gen console. That's what I have. I have Xbox Series X. You know, I don't like that it was like this, and the fact that, you know, there was only one map at launch. Now, yeah, you could say there's Dead Ops Arcade, but how many times are you gonna play Dead Ops Arcade, honestly? What's your favorite map ever? Seth. It's hard because you have to separate your memories as a kid to memories now. Strength of Easter egg, strength of everything. I'm just gonna ramble off some maps. They're all like my favorite. My all-time 100%. This is my favorite map of all time is Ascension. Followed by Call of the Dead. Followed by Mob. And a close is T-Machina. Which isn't even that bad of a map. Is the Rise and Drakengard Trophy. Those are a couple maps that I just listed there that are great. I mean, also you got the Riese as early on. Classic map. Easily the best map when it came out. When it came out, it was the best map ever made for a year. And then Kino and 5 came out, and I think that those topped it. Ascension. You know, I just think Ascension just changed. I just loved it. I don't know what that controller was. But I just loved Ascension. I loved the Easter egg. I loved the whole feel. You know, being 13 years old in January of 2011 and getting that map and just playing on it with your friends was so much fun, you know? It was just one of those things. Flopper, the introduction of that, introduction to Stamina. You know, the Gersh devices, the Matryoshka dolls. Just awesome. Awesome. Then we went to Call of the Dead. Oh, Origins. I forgot about Origins. Love Origins. Let me just see. I thought you were going to follow, and I appreciate it. Seth is online. Thank you very much for the follow. Origins. I love Origins, but it is a bit tedious. It gets a bit tedious at times. You know, with having to do all, you know, if you want to do, you know, a staff and upgrading that. And, you know, certain staff parts only spawn during certain types of weather. You know, the ice staff spawning when it's snowing. You know, that can get annoying, and you have to do the digging. You know, digging for the golden helmet and the golden shovel. That's a pain in the ass sometimes. Robots, if you're not careful, they can come back to get you. But Origins is a fine map, and I love it on Black Ops 3 more than Black Ops 2. And that is kind of a thing on all of the maps, right? You know, I love Kino, but I especially love the Black Ops 3 version of Kino, because it had Gobblegums, and I thought Gobblegums made it easier, made it a bit more fun. It had more perks on it, you know, with Wonder Fizz. I thought, you know, and having perkaholics and things like that, that made that map a ton of fun. Oh, I'm going to use this. What am I doing? Because that other gun is already an insta-kill weapon. Up to like the mid-30s. But basically, I'm just going to keep going down the list of the if you will indulge me, the list of the zombie maps. And you know, we'll just kind of play it out. So, Call of the Dead, one of my favorites. Without a doubt. Call of the Dead is legitimate. Why is it legitimate? Because the Easter egg was the first... We actually did it before we ever did Ascension. Because Ascension didn't give you any achievement. It didn't give you anything. It was just one of those things. So we didn't really care about it. Later on, we went back and did it. Like a couple weeks later. But Call of the Dead... And then, you know, not the Kino didn't have one. 5 didn't have one. And the Riese's takes like 5 seconds to do. So... The big thing was that Call of the Dead was the first Easter egg that I ever did. And I did it with my cousin, Mac, and my friend Rob Biserno. Both are frequents on this channel. Both are frequents, in the chat. But that's what I did. And I remember distinctly getting that VR, you know, we're doing the Easter egg, right? And I told this story, if Mario is still in the chat, he heard it. I told this story when I played Black Ops 3 a couple days ago. And what it was that we got it the first day. I don't know why. I was off from school. It was a Tuesday, I think, was when it came out. May 3rd, 2011. I was off from school, and my cousin was off from school. And that's when Call of the Dead came out. And we played it, and we were, like, looking so hard for Easter egg stuff. And this is back when, you know, the Easter egg wasn't solved on day 1, hour 1, second 1. You know, it took a bit. It took a second. Emilio TTV, right? Yeah. Milo? Milo? Thank you, whatever the name is. Thank you very, very much for the follow. But anyway, we're getting in the map, and this is back, like I said, before it was already solved. Like, people actually had to go into the map and solve it, like, as a human being. So, we're going in. And this is back, like, NGT Zombies would put out, like, zombie content. Like, he was, like, your guy for the Easter egg. And it wasn't a full Easter egg guide until later on. It was, like, segments as it was happening. So, like, you know, oh, yo, we just found step 3. Step 3 is this. Step 3, you gotta go find vodka. But, basically, we got to the vodka step. Like, you know, you get the fuse and you knife it. We get to the vodka step and nothing was online. I mean, this is launch day. Nothing is online. So we're like, oh, you know. We're looking around. We find the vodka. We find, you know, the vodka. And we're like, oh my god. We, you know, so we just said, you know what? I don't think we should knife it. Go underneath. So we go underneath and Mac catches it. And he sees it in his inventory. So we said, like, oh, that's the step. And we go back to the pipe, right? And we put it in. And it goes in the pipe, and, you know, that's the end of that step. And we were, you know, screwing around with the cranks on the ship. And we're like, oh, that's definitely got to have something to do with the Easter egg and stuff like that. And it was just, you know, nobody had that written. We went on the Call of Duty Wiki, and nobody had this step written. So we're like, write it down. So I'll still go to the grave saying that most of those words that are on the Call of Duty Wiki about the vodka step of Call of the Dead, that I wrote those a decade ago. And you might say, oh, that's stupid. No, it's not, because we were doing it. And we knew that there had to be a certain order with the cranking. So we did that for like a half hour, and all of a sudden, you know, we heard the submarine, right? You hear the submarine, and then, you know, we were like, I don't know what the hell to do with the... And that's as far as we go. We didn't know what to do with the order of the foghorns. So then, a couple days later, you know, the whole thing was figured out. And we're like, come on, we gotta get in. We gotta do it. So, me, my friend Mac, my cousin Mac, and our friend Rob. And if you go on my channel, Into the VOD, and also on my YouTube page, I upload everything that I stream on Twitch there. I played Ascension with Rob a couple days ago. And Mac, I play with all the time. He's my cousin. I love him. He's in the chat all the time, too. And he was actually over my house. We just did an MLB stream a couple days ago. But anyway, we all get together, and we got it. So we're up to the final step. Running out of money, we need the VR11. My friend Rob buys the box. We're praying for it. It's in the spawn room, the box. He gets it. He gets the VR11. We're going nuts. We're like, yeah. So he gets it. And in our excitement, we shoot the crawler. Where we should have killed the crawler, gone the next round, saved 2 zombies, and then shot him. But anyway, that's what we did. We wound up doing that. and we survived that round. You know, we're like, oh my god, shoot, shoot, shoot. So we had Matryoshka dolls, I had the ray gun, we're shooting, shooting, shooting. The guy sits down, and that was how you knew you got him. You know, if the guy, like, sat down in that beam. So we're like, we got it! So then we survived the whole round, we pick up the gold, you know, the device. I go, we put it in, and I get the Wonder Waff, and we were going nuts. We survived a couple more. Rounds on that. And I actually think that our 3-person record, I actually have all my records written down, like solo, for every map, solo, 2-person, 3-person, 4-person. And I have what date they occurred on, what system, obviously what game. And, this is when I start getting nukes. And who I play with. And I think, because we never really played 3 people, that's a weird, like, number. I think that the record for 3-person is actually the day that Easter egg occurred. Also, one of the best hidden songs of all time. Holy Lord. I didn't get it. Alright. Then we go to Shangri-La. Hard map as a kid. But fun. Ton of fun. Remember going to baseball camp, and we would go play we go play baseball camp in the morning. We'd go to somebody's house, we'd chill out, we'd play a little bit of Shangri-La, then we'd go, my cousin would go play with his team, his baseball team, I'd go watch, and then we'd come home and play Shangri-La all night. And our Waterloo, our high water mark, the thing we could never beat was round 26, and we always did the camping strat, 4-person camping strat on the bridge, 2 look forward, 2 look back, and you got spike moors everywhere. And then finally we beat 26. We got to 27. We were like, oh my god, we did it! Just fun stuff. That was an Easter egg I never did. I never did that Easter egg. And thus, I never did the moon Easter egg. On the old map. I've done it on the new stuff now. And something that I want to do now that I'm starting to become a bit of a big streamer. I don't want to toot my horn, but 92 followers is nothing to be upset about, and I'm very thankful for it. But now that I'm starting to get big, I kind of want to go back to Shangri-La and Moon with a 4-person team. Well, not so much Shangri-La, but definitely not so much Moon, but definitely Shangri-La. You need it, and go get that done. And finally get those Easter eggs finished after all of these years. But and then Moon. But I love Shangri-La. I love the 3179 JGB 215. I loved everything about that map. It was just awesome. I loved it. Loved it. Then Moon. I didn't like Moon at first, but then Moon grew on me, and now in Black Ops 3, it's one of my favorites. It's definitely a favorite on this game. I don't want the XM53 again. But then, I hated Green Run. Hated it. Hated it, hated it, hated it. I know exactly what I just did there. Oops. Made a bit of a mistake there. I thought that was that. So I was going back to collect it, and I accidentally traded in the Pack-a-Punch Dingo for the XM53. It's alright. We got enough points. We'll hit up the box after this round. Hopefully we survive it. That mistake doesn't prove costly. We survive. And we're able to get it back. But, I hated Green Run so much. I played Bus Depot a little bit, on my own. Same thing with Farm. I never played that with people. It was very rare that I played that with people because nobody wanted to play it. But we always played Town. And we always put the difficulty to, not easy, to regular survival. Put it to round 20. Put Hellhounds on. And just ripped it. So much fun. Dude, that mistake is gonna come back to get me, and I'm so pissed. And then I lost that one for... Just unfortunate. Just big unfortunalities. I wanted to throw that away because he was the last zombie. He didn't die. He didn't die. Thank God. Alright. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back. I might not have 5 or 6 perks, but I'll definitely have 4. And we'll have the perks that are required. We'll hit up the, Wait. Oh, yeah, great memories on town. Tons of great memories on town. First things first, get this thing out of my face. That's step number 1. Great memories on town. Die Rise, I didn't really like it. I was like, whatever. I liked Nuketown, but I was the only one of my friends who really had Nuketown. So, Nuketown was not a popular map amongst my friends. So then, you get to Die Rise, and we had some fun on Die Rise. We got close a couple times on the Easter egg. Same thing with Transit. But, okay, we do have a crawler. That got almost really bad. Well, since we're not keeping either of them, we're looking something for better than that. Thank God. We got it back. We're back. Let's go get Jug. Let's spin this. It's gonna be power vacuum. Yep, I knew that. So we got tripwires now. Let's go get Jug. We're gonna go pack the dingo. And then we'll be good. We'll be good. I'm so upset about that. That was such a mistake. And as soon as I did it too, I was like, you suck. Oh yeah, I mean, once you got out of Die Rise, the next 3 maps on Black Ops 2 were fantastic. Mob of the Dead, goated. Buried, even more goated. Buried's one of my favorites. I forgot about Buried. Buried's one of my favorite maps of all time. And then Origins, which is another great map. I love when they respawn like that. I really don't want Blast Furnace. I want something else. I'll take Dead Wire. Okay. We're alright still. I'm going wide on this. And in. But yeah, I loved all those maps. Once you got out of the filth of the beginning of Black Ops 2, and you got to the real good bits, life became a ton of fun. And then Black Ops 3, I like Black Ops 3. I mean, like I said, Shadows of Evil, I know, I like it. The problem is, I don't like it more than other maps on here. And it's just shaky. And also, like I said, that Easter egg just killed me. Hey, Exel, how we doing? How we doing? Just killed me. Like, it was one of those things, like, we failed it, like, 4 or 5 times with my group of 4. Might even be more than that. And we were like, I'm done. We're like, we're done. But we wanted to do we wanted to do it so bad. The grand Easter egg. Exel Riese 401. Thank you very much for the follow. But anyway, what I was saying, wow, double carpenter, you see that shit? I want double points. Oh, it went into the thing. If you wanted to do that other if you wanted to go in there. That's funny. It went into the teleporter. But anyway, You know, so we beat that, you know, that Easter egg, and we were like, thank the Lord, and I was like, I'm never playing that map ever again. And that's kind of where we've been at. But, anyway, going to this for just a second. Thank you very much, Axel Riese, for the follow. Thank you. Number 93, only 7 away. 7 away from 100, which is absurd. I wanted to hit 100 by the end of the year, and it's getting crazy. And, I just can't thank everybody enough. I really can't. It's getting fantastic. It really is so fantastic. The Giant. I love the Giant. Dead Ops Arcade 2. Does that count? I like Dead Ops Arcade 2. And 3. And 1. And 1. I had no problem with any of the Dead Ops Arcade. I just think they're fun. Yes, it is the Giant. Yep. Big Giant. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can only keep 2. That's dumb. That's the one thing that's bad about the Giant and all of these other maps versus the maps of the counterparts on Black Ops 2, 1, or World at War, is that you can make Bouncing Betty fields or Claymore fields, Spikemore fields. You can't do that here with Trip Mines. You're only allowed 2 per customer. That one bounced off the dog. You're only allowed 2 per customer. I don't really like that. I'm not a big fan of that. So then, first map is DE, one of my favorites. I love that Easter egg so much. The DE Easter egg is a ton of fun. What's the other one? Then we got Zetsubo, ton of fun.
These machines were definitely not here on our last visit.
Stamina up again. The one thing I don't like about the Giant is this whole stamina up or dead shot. I just felt like it was dumb. Like, put the perk machine in some other location. Like, who cares? Put a perk machine on that that watchover spot near what is it? Teleporter ZC, is it? The one that's over there. That wide open space right next to the teleporter where that cutscene takes place. Where there's nothing there. We'll put it there. I picked up the best thing from that thing. Let's grab some points. Let's grab some kills. An insta kill, and then we'll grab nuke. Grab the nuke. But you know, I'm a fan of more perks than not. So when it's stamina up or dead shot, it's like, why not both? You know, on those other maps, we have Electric Cherry in the Der Wonder Fizz in some maps, but not all the maps. Like, we have it in Origins. Why not put it in all of them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I also felt like Der Wonder Fizz, it should have been there. Like, if you want to try to get perks on the cheap. Especially since there's still a buy limit. But that the perk machine should have been there. Like, find a spot, put double tap in Ascension. You know? Load Nocturne and Toten up with the essential perks, like Jug and Quick Revive. You know, stuff like that. Just my opinion. Just my opinion on it. So what we got? We got a cashback already, and we got a on the house already. So we got power back, so we have a 50-50 chance next time we get an unquenchable, we can get mule kickback. And I'm not going to trade in. We're going to go at the end of a round and not trade in our weaponry. But, no, I mean, Zetsubo, I love the Easter egg. I did that thing on solo, and then that night I did it with friends. And then I loved Gora Krovi so much. I actually just played Gora Krovi on stream a couple days ago. And then there's Revelations, which I didn't mind that much either. And then Zombies Chronicles. And I hated most of Black Ops 4 except Classified. And I'll give them credit, like, I didn't like the Chaos storyline. I thought the characters were dull. I thought the idea was weak. I didn't like Jason Blundell as the director of zombies, I'm being honest with you. So, I just wasn't a big fan of it. So, it was just one of those things. Just a difference in preference, you know? Just a difference in preference. I didn't really like, even when they did like the redo of it, the Primus crew, I didn't like it because I liked Richthofen's craziness. I liked Tank Dempsey yelling all the time and Nikolai being drunk, and I wasn't a big fan of Takio. Like, I didn't like the Primus crew. I wasn't a big Primus crew person. And, like I said, I hated Chaos, so, yeah, 9 and Voyage of Despair and Ancient Evil might be good maps, and I'm sure they are. And also, Dead of the Night. But I never really played them. I never really cared for them. The only ones I played were Alpha Omega, Togder Toten, Alpha Omega, Togder Toten, Classified, and Blood of the Dead. Because those were our original homies. Alright, we got Unquenchable, so we know we can buy Mule Kick. So we'll go buy Mule Kick at the end of this round. Hopefully we don't go down. We'll hit up the box. We got 70,000 points. I should be able to get a good weapon out of it. To tell you the truth, I don't know what weapon I want, because the Wunderwaffe in this position sucks. I don't know what I would want, to be honest with you. But no, I hope that was entertaining to you guys, all that conversation, kind of like a little introspective about every map. And just my quick feelings on it. I mean, I have deeper feelings and memories of all the maps, except, like I said, Black Ops 4. I really did not play Black Ops 4. I'm also a big fan of AW zombies. I know that's kind of way taboo to say, but I love, like, Infection, Outbreak. I didn't like Carrier that much, and I liked, what was the one with the aquarium under the water? I was a big fan of that. I like those maps. But, you know, Purpose, if you're still here, I agree with you. I know it was kind of a while ago when you said it, but that D Machina, I love it. It's getting a little old. They shouldn't have launched with only one map plus Dead Ops Arcade 3. Should have been a little bit more content there for us to play with. You know, you compare it to Black Ops 4, you could say whatever you want. Black Ops 4 was good or bad, it sucked, whatever. But that thing had 4 maps ready to go on launch day. The thing had 9, Voyage of Despair. Blood of the Dead and Classified on launch day. This only has 1, so it's like, go! So I just felt like that was a bit of a missed opportunity. Bring in another one. You know, I know that there's been rumors about going back to Kino with Berlin. You know, or going, you know, to Buried. You know, going to, you know, Green Run. We'll see. I'm not opposed to any of it. I do like the way they did D Machina, where it's Noct is a part of it, but it's not the whole part of it. There's an underground portion. There's all the outside portions. It's not Noctur Toten. I mean, Noctur and Toten. It's not just not. You know, it's everything. You know, it's the surrounding areas of Noct. We've gained, what, 10 subscribers today? Ton of support. Or not subscribers, followers today. A absolute ton of support today. As we are closing in on 100 followers. And not bad. Started about a month ago. Not bad at all. Ooh, get out, get out, get out. Alright, so let's hit this box up. Let's get a weapon. Let's get a, yeah, box is still there. Let's get a mule kick weapon going. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So we'll go to level 30, round 36. We've already hit up the unquenchable, so the next one will be a round robin.
Throughout my trials, electrocution has proven highly effective.
Oh, bitch. Just in case if we want to train in the spawn room, that's why I'm keeping that door closed. I know, big dub there, getting Wonder Waff.
Blacksmith is your best. I hope I can one day psych him.
Wonder Waff DG3JZ. Love to see it, love to see it. Right. No, but the support's been so fantastic over the last couple of days, and my friend Jeff, who I went to school with, him becoming my first subscriber, just a ton of fun. You know, I'm very honored, very blessed. How it's been going so far. And like I said, I appreciate all the support, and I love chatting. As you saw, that one question that Perpetize asked about, you know, what's your favorite map and stuff like that. Oh no, Seth asked that. Seth asked what's your favorite map, and then, you know, Perp was talking about all of it, and I gave out some stuff. It had me talk for a while. How's the road to affiliate looking? Matt, we hit it. Matt, we're in, man. I got my first subscriber, my friend Jeff, a couple days ago. By a couple, I mean, what, 2? Day and a half. We're good. We're at almost 100 followers now. We're averaging, you know, over the past couple of days, we've averaged about 4 or 5 views a stream. It's just been awesome. The support has been absolutely fantastic. It's been totally fantastic. But yeah, we got our first sub, which I was so happy for. Yeah, thank you very much. Making the Berg proud. No, but it's just been so fantastic over the past couple of days, and I started today with 83, and I got into a wonderful guy's chat, Star Killer, and we talk about Star Wars, and we talking about zombies for hours, and he was kind enough to follow me back, as well as some of the people in his chats. It's hard because it's not there anymore, the names. Your boy Duda, I remember. That's easy. That's, you know, that's almost like a regular name. There was somebody else too that was there was a woman who followed. Hey man, I'm a new streamer. I was running to how you got your overlays? Overlay. Here's how I did it. 1, you have to have a PC, like a tower. I tried doing it, so I just started streaming on Twitch. Like I downloaded the Twitch app, right, on the Xbox, and it said like, oh, you know, all right. And I was streaming for a couple of days. If you go back and look at my first couple of streams that are on here, there's no overlays, there's no camera, there's no nothing, and I wasn't afraid to show my face or anything. It's just that I didn't have the computing power. So when I tried to do OBS and have it all hooked up, and I had it hooked up to my laptop, it just, you know, it was like stressing it out. I mean, the CPU chip was like at 60%. You know, it was one of those things that's like, it really wasn't being able. Matt, thank you very much for the second subscription. My good friend from my high school days back in Kellenberg, Matt Malahy. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for that. I don't know why I'm... Don't be a moron. Another sub in the books. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. And now that you did it too, I remember you kind of saying like, "Oh, I've got the Prime sub," and it's like, if once you hit it, I'll do it, and that's just a ton of support. Thank you very much for that, Matt Malahy. But what was I saying right before that? I was talking to Emilio. So I went and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm getting like 2 frames a second." Thank you very much, Matt. Hopefully it is good use. Hopefully you do think it's good use, and I think it's good use too. I might be a little impartial, but I said, all right, we can't do it. So I looked into buying a PC, and it was $1,000, and it was a lot of, it was an expense that I thought, like I thought I was never gonna do it. When I got my monitor, I was like, I don't need a gaming monitor that's that crazy, because I'm only gonna be playing. Like I looked at the monitor and looked at it through the specs of the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, because those were the 2 consoles that I was gonna be using it on. Now it's kind of like, oh, oopsie daisy. Should have maybe gone a little bit more of a frame rate and stuff like that because of, and colors and stuff like that because of, now that you have a gaming PC. But I'm not really concerned about it. I'll worry about that later. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about it now. But anyway, once I got to the gaming PC and I redid all my overlays on Streamlabs OBS. I did all that, and I looked at the stats about the CPU chip. It was at 3%. And it was like, damn. So clearly this is what we have to be on. So you have to have a PC that has a great CPU that can handle OBS. That's number 1. Number 2, OBS is very user-friendly. Now, again, I went to school for 5 years, journalism school, so I knew all about how to do Adobe Premiere and Audition and all this crap about, sound and everything, So, it wasn't that difficult for me to set up OBS. If you're younger or you don't have that type of experience, it might be a bit more difficult. But I thought it was very user-friendly. I didn't know everything. And then for the actual capturing, I've had an Elgato. I'm dead. Throw this. I need to get a reload in. This is monkey out. Respect the monkey. Oh shit. Well, that got fun, didn't it? But anyway, going back to my story before I was rudely interrupted by the zombies, is that it's very user-friendly. It's very easy, and I use a capture card. I use the Elgato HD60S. I've had it for 4 years. It's still, you can see, it's still very good. So what comes after affiliate? A lot of grinding. It's gonna be months. Basically, what comes after affiliate is partnership. And partnership, I've already got the days. You have to stream like 12 days. I've got 25. And eventually, because I stream every day, it's going to be like 30. It'll be maxed out at 30 because it's a 30-day span, right? And it's based off of then your hours. And you got to stream a couple of, I have like 100-something hours over the last 30 days. So it's not even, I'm not concerned about hours in the slightest. What it comes down to then is an average of 75 viewers. 75 viewers over the time spent on stream. I'm gonna go train a bit because I have the Wonder Waff. But that's the final portion of. I have two-thirds of the portions of affiliate done. And the 2/3 part are the hours and the days streamed. I've got that done. The hardest part is then the average of 75 viewers over the time spent. Like to become an affiliate, it was only 3. I mean, yeah, affiliate. It was only 3 hours. I mean, 3 average viewers over the time spent. So, I mean, that's something that's not going to come for a long time. But we're still going to grind for it. We're still going to work hard at it. Like I said, I want to make a community that's fun, that's exciting. And, that's it, you know? The one thing that sucks about the Wonder Waff is that it does not drop power-ups. It's one of the few Wonder Weapons that does not drop power-ups on you. So we've got to kind of go to a monkey, go to a dog round and, you know, use this there. Or try for our Gobblegum. The next one's going to be round robin. But maybe after that we can get cash back again. And we haven't taken the cash back. And knowing my luck, when it's been reset, it's been the first roll the 2 times I didn't need it. Now that I do need it, it's definitely not going to be that roll. I remember when this game launched, and there was such a glitch, such an issue with the Wonder Waff. It was frankly embarrassing how much of an issue there was.
Does Maxis even know who crafted these machines?
Skip 40, go right to 41. Ha ha.
What can I say?
I'll take it.
I'm a sweet tooth. I always have.
Because now it's dogs. So now we're gonna be on 42, max ammoed up, and ready to rock. How did I miss that? Didn't miss that. Didn't miss that time. And I can just let it rip. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use round robin on 42 to go to 43.
I abhor all things sweet.
No, we don't need on the house. So we've used up round robin. We've used up on the house. So we have a 33% chance of the next one being that. But see, look, we're already on 43. Just like that. Doing no work at all. Yeah, but now see, the Bahamut starts to become a 2-hit. Starts to become a 2-hit issue. That machine starts getting a bit tougher. Figure, why not, right? It's insta-kill. Let's use this weapon. We also have a chance to go get power vacuum, which would really help us out with the rounds. But, Emilio, I hope that answered your questions about it. That's how you fight him back. Oh, shit. Good round. Is this cash back? I'm making an executive decision. We're going for power back. It would be the next one. I got the money. I'm good for it.
I must be careful. My teeth are brittle.
No way! On this planet.
Did I ever claim to be a soldier? I don't think so.
There's no way. I see, without double tap, it's just, you're in a nightmare scenario. No, get the nuke! I should have thrown a monkey. Damn it. Not bad. That was dumb. I should have done the nuke. I mean, the monkey. I should have done the monkey. Got the basic perks. Ah. Alright. That sucks. Okay, so what do we want to see? What